What's up, everybody? Seth Feroce back with YouTube videos. Podcast, YouTube videos. More YouTube videos. Let's just say it has been an intense 12 to 14 weeks. Some days I don't know what day of the fucking week it is. A little intense, but let's go through everything. Based on the title of the video, it's going to be full of all kind of information. Fucked up, great, you name it, we're doing it all. Got all the equipment in for our gym. Tore my tricep. Found out my blood work looked like shit. My testosterone was crazy low. Had a baby. I bought a new home. Yeah, now we're recovering. Got the baby. Everything's great. My life is absolutely fucking stupendous. I'm very fortunate to be in this position, but let's just say it has been an intense 3.5 fucking months. So let's start at the top. Built the gym. The gym's in there. It's not completely done. We are getting ready. We'll go in and take a look. I can actually lift weights again, putting decals and all the cool shit all over the walls, so it's like shenanigans, and then we'll release the name and you guys get to see it and all the cool shit we have planned for it. Tore my tricep. There it is. Looks great. Looks wonderful. Dr. Prisk, he's an IFBB pro. I met him back in 2009. He hooked me up. He is the best surgeon in Pennsylvania. In my opinion, he's the best surgeon in the world. I trust that motherfucker more than everything based on the relationship that he and I have built over the past 10 weeks of this bullshit going on. Outstanding guy. I cannot recommend anybody that is in this area. If you do anything, you do dumb shit, call Dr. Prisk. He also has a physical therapy unit upstairs of his facility as well. Awesome people. And leading into the next thing, he also is doing all my HRT work. But tore my tricep doing dumb shit. It was a freak accident. It was not fun, to say the least. I've never had a fucking crazy debilitating injury where it put me out of training for a significant period of time where I don't have use of my arm. I've never been injured like that. I've always asked people what it was like, yada, yada, yada. Let's just say when it occurred, it did not hurt. Fucking thing snapped. I was riding a dirt bike. I was coming to a stop. And I was probably going about 2 miles an hour, and I hit the front brake, so the back end of the bike would sit down, I'd sit back, or go up and come back down, that cool thing. Whenever I did that, fucking tricep just snapped. Tricep snapped, I fell over, freaked out, was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I knew I tore my tricep. Put my arm over my head, arm just went dead. And at that point, I couldn't lift it back up. I had to throw it forward. And went and looked in the mirror, and I made a muscle. I made the tricep. There was nothing. There was nothing there. Zero. I could see this part, the beginning of the horseshoe, but nothing right here. It was gone. My heart sank. We were 6 weeks from the baby, and I felt like a complete wreck. It didn't hurt. I don't know if it was adrenaline, I don't know what it was, but it did not hurt. So I hopped in my truck, drove to his office. It was 6:30 at night. He looked in there and he's like, yeah, you fucking tore it. He's like, we'll get you in on surgery on Friday. So I was like, holy shit. 2 days, in less than 2 days, I'm going to have surgery. He says, yeah, during this whole coronavirus bullshit, during all that, the dude went above and beyond and got me in, hooked up, and I had surgery on Friday. Everything went great. The surgery went phenomenal. And as he was in there, he looked and he said, your tendons should look like a well-spun rope, like a fresh rope. Mine looked like a 20-year-old rope used on a dock, just frayed ends and all kind of shit. Went in there, cut open, and he said that my tendons are a little ugly looking, which is expected, 20 years of fucking abuse to my body. And he said that it just didn't look good. So reattached it, everything looks good. He put 2 anchors right down in here, and then he drilled a hole through one of my bones in there. I don't remember, and then drilled a small hole and put a stitch through it as a safety measure in case I rupture out the anchors or do anything fucking stupid. The tendon just looked frayed. It was beat. A lot of micro tears. He said that he was very surprised that I didn't tear my tricep sooner. He's like, I have no idea you didn't fucking tear this thing training. And then we went and looked over everything. We did sonograms of my tendons, biceps, triceps, all that shit. And this bicep over here, my right bicep, he said I had partially tore it years ago because I have a whole lot of calcification on my tendon, and you can see it. So he wouldn't be surprised if I tore something down the road. But the heavy training, he suggested, give it some time, and yeah. So from that, the other thing that's listed in the title of this video, you see low testosterone. Whenever I had this go on, he said, you need to go get your fucking blood work done so I can see what I'm dealing with before surgery, yada, yada, yada. Went and got it done. Turns out my hematocrit, up. My hemoglobin, up. Red blood cell count was up, obviously. The one part, my liver enzymes were a little elevated. My kidneys, kidney function, my creatinine levels, nothing that wasn't correctable, a little high. But the one thing that shocked us was my testosterone levels were very low, like stupid low, like questioning, do I take testosterone low? He said, what's going on? Are you still taking testosterone? How often you take it? I told him I take 500 mgs every fucking Wednesday. Every Wednesday I took 500 mgs. That's just where I was with my program because we have the businesses. I like looking good. That's where I was. And he said, that testosterone can't be fucking real. What do you mean can't be real? Well, testosterone's 62, Seth. It's not fucking real test. So everybody that always asks these questions, where do I get good stuff? I get these messages all the time. I was still functioning somewhat normal. I'm stressed out with work all the time. I work 12 to 16 hours a day, nonstop. My body wasn't the best and I wasn't feeling the greatest. However, whenever you're working that kind of hours, who expects you to feel great? I didn't think I thought my test was going to come back around like 1,400 and he'd be like, listen, dickhead, lay off the fucking sauce. Nope. So the testosterone that I got, I think I got a bad batch of it. And at that point, that's whenever I said, okay, out the fucking window, and HRT from the doctor every week, all the time. That's where I have to get my body to look right. So with all my blood work that wasn't looking too great, you hear me talk about making sure you get your blood work done. You hear me talk about it all. But I'll be the first to say that I don't do everything by the book all the time. You all know I do dumb shit, a little fucking crazy. But at the end of the day, at some point, you have to be honest with yourself and do what needs to be done to be healthy for longevity of your life. I got to the point, I'm not going to be 240, 250 pounds. I'm probably going to be like 212, look fucking great naked, be drop dead sexy, and just still train like a bodybuilder, still do all my shit. My eating's a little bit different, but that's where I have to be. From every bad or negative situation, there is good to come out of it. There is. You just have to search for it and work for it. If I never would have torn my tricep, if I never would have tore it, I wouldn't be on the path that I am right now, in a better, healthier, monitored state. I would have continued to live my life the way I do, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest. I wouldn't have found out that my testosterone level was shit unless I would have got my blood work done, which I typically did every 6 to 8 months. If you're taking a bunch of shit, professional bodybuilder, big time amateur, or took stuff for years, or still continue to take stuff, or cycle on and off, you should get it done much more often. You should go and get your blood work checked so you know where you're at. I've said it, but again, I put it on the back burner. I'll be honest. I didn't take what I was doing to myself because it wasn't like what I used to do. So, getting my blood work done now, regularly, this has been like a crazy, beautiful blessing in an ugly ass disguise, tearing my tricep. From all this as well, like I said, Dr. Prisk, he owns POW, Prisk Orthopedic and Wellness. The wellness side of his practice is all of the HRT. He does medicinal marijuana. He does everything from a wellness perspective that all doctors do. The one thing that stands out to me with him and his team, bro, I beat the fuck out of myself. You guys do the same. You guys abuse yourselves. You guys work yourselves into the ground. You guys will put yourselves through the ringer just because this is life. This is how it goes, and you want to live to the fullest. I did not one person in that office passed judgment upon me for what my blood work looked like, for me doing dumb shit, for anything that I did. No judgment was passed. And also, if you're asking for help or advice, take it. Some of the things that he said, I was like, so this is how it is. For example, my diet. I'm on a new diet. My iron levels were a little high. He said that I'll be eating like a Mediterranean diet, and I have been. Hence why I'm 211 fucking pounds now. I get red meat once a week. He said once a month. I told him to go fuck himself, and then he says, oh, okay. No, that's not how it went. He said, what's your deal? And I said, once a week. So I get to eat red meat once a week. But other than that, I joke around that I'm half a vegan now. I do a lot of vegetarian meals. Hannah makes all of my food for me every day. I eat a lot of salads, but at the end of the day, I feel phenomenal. My gut functions better. I've learned a lot about myself, and as I continue to do these, you'll learn more because I'm able to lift again. We have a whole fucking gym to train in. Beautiful. Next, the beautiful part of life, having another child. I had a son, Seth Jr. I actually got a boy, and I got to name him Seth Jr. A lot of people were amazed that I was actually able to call him Seth Jr. Did you know that like people don't, other women like, oh, you don't get to call him Jr.? It was weird. I got that like 6 times. I was pretty proud of it. But needless to say, Hannah had a C-section. He was a massive baby. Hannah is not a large woman, hence why I like her so much. Makes me feel really special about myself in the bedroom. But she had the C-section, and when he was a huge baby, over almost 21 inches long and 8.8 pounds, 4 ounces, big baby. So it was awesome. The experience alone, I will say this, every person, every woman or man that is in an operating room, you all are bad motherfuckers. That C-section was the craziest, most fucked up thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for all those people. And they said it was beautiful. I was sweating fucking bullets about to vomit, and they thought it was the greatest thing in the world. It went a beautiful procedure. They were so excited. I'm like, holy fuck, what does a bad one look like? What's one that fucking goes completely south look like? Intense bad motherfuckers. So all the OR nurses, OR doctors, everybody that's in there, bad motherfuckers. I have an outstanding high amount of respect for you all. Keep doing a good job. All right, so that was the life update. Past 14 weeks has been wonderful, very intense. Baby, torn tricep, low testosterone, new diet, back in shape, half a vegan. It's a beautiful life. Now we're gonna head into the gym, show you some of the cool piece of equipment that we chose, do a little working out. I'm pumped. My favorite part of the gym, have my own garage door. All of the fucking leg equipment is my favorite part of this. Got all the leg equipment I want except one more. I want to add an actual hack squat here. That's it. Other than that, I got a lot of shit here. These are the 2 pieces of equipment that I was dying to fucking get. I've always wanted them. A lot of gyms don't get it, but an incline machine curl, fuck yeah. I'm gonna use it today. You can see these are 25-pound plates. I'm getting up there. The other one is the only piece of red equipment that we got. Viking press. All it is a plate-loaded shoulder press. Look cool. I saw it. I'm excited about it. But once we get all the cool shit on the walls here, we'll be able to stage all the equipment how we want it. Yeah, it'll be prepped. All right, so with training, it has been quite the process of me tearing my tricep. I feel good. I'm able to do quite a bit of exercises now, but nothing over the top, no crazy presses. This right here is something that I haven't been able to do in a long time, so it's fully flexed arm, shoulder, and tricep. So this is like the most vulnerable position my tricep can be in. Been very limited. Today I'm gonna do some shoulders, no presses, shoulders, back, and biceps. Just do my round robin. Doesn't look bad. It did look bad for a minute there, but this is tricep, so it's coming back. It's coming back. This is one of those things too that's really hard for all of us as bodybuilders and our fucking egos by looking at ourselves all the time and judging ourselves on a regular basis. Whenever this was a big thing for me as well, seeing myself deflate, because whenever I tore my tricep, I was 231 pounds, and right now this morning I weighed myself, I was just over 211. I got a ton of messages from you guys. It's been awesome. You guys, a lot of people have torn different body parts, and it has taken a toll, and I got a lot of encouraging things saying, oh, don't worry, you'll be back. And I can say this, anybody that tears their tricep, bicep, pec, whatever it is, find a really good doctor, number one. If you're in this area, go Dr. Prisk. Number 2, listen to them. Just don't push yourself physically and re-tear or re-rupture your shit. It's a bad idea. Unicorn blood. I didn't take pre-workout for fucking 8 weeks. It did fuck with me a little bit, I will say that. We'll do 1 scoop of some hydraulic. And also, I wasn't able to jerk off for quite a while. That was one thing that I did try often. Like every morning after it healed, probably about like 4 weeks is when I thought I could stroke my pecker. A little bit longer. As I was injured, there's a lot of studies out there, or a few studies I read, that stating that if you train the uninjured side of your body, your other side, your injured side, doesn't atrophy as much. Training the other side of your body when the other one's injured makes you a little nervous, thinking that, oh shit, I could possibly be making myself very unsymmetrical. So I did do some training, nothing crazy, nothing stupid heavy, enough to make myself feel good, but not so much where I would think that my left side would grow even more than my right. Nice giant sets. Go from doing lateral raises, pull downs, dumbbell curls. Then from there, I'll probably do close grip rows, super lightweight again. Don't want to put too much stress on the tricep. Easy bar curls, and then probably do another variation of a lateral. And also, these don't count. These aren't part of my workout. You know how fucking good it feels to do a push-up? I haven't done fucking push-ups in weeks. I usually do anywhere between 100 and 200 push-ups a day before I tore my tricep. Over and over and over in my head, the weights will always be here. Tore my tricep, weights are in the same fucking place once I came back. Over and over, I keep saying that to myself. And they're right here, ready for me to use them, like my woman. Right, Shane?
Right.
Lightweight, baby! Legit is light as fuck. These are not in pounds, these are in kilograms. Un-American bastards.
Went to Australia once.
Went to Australia once, and they think we're fucking Australian, huh? No, I have to do math when I do these. Or I just pretend that it's 20 pounds and stop being a little bitch. There was just nothing right there. Zero. Like I made this muscle and it was just fucking gone. They made that incision, you can see it They cut around your elbow so that, you know, whenever you place it down on something, but cut around it and then reach up in there and yank it down. The workout wouldn't be complete without my favorite piece of equipment. This is like that little kid shit that you do, that we still all do as adults, and that your good friends and your significant others make fun of us about, but I'll probably do this almost I've done this ever since it was built, which was probably about 4 weeks ago. I've done it every time I've worked out. You getting how good my chest looks? You gotta get a close-up. Gotta get the close-up. But no, that's it. I'm gonna finish up, do a couple more round robins here. I appreciate you guys following along with everything. Make sure you guys check me out on Instagram. That's where you'll see everything on a daily basis. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that button, hit the like button, and if there's anything that you guys want to see going forward with all the YouTube videos, please comment below. And always remember, if you go to Vegas, don't wrap it up, you'll come back with a baby.